Hey guys, it's Katie Farner, Superstar Director for the Sunshine State Superstars. And I want to talk to you today about how I've revamped my Facebook parties. So several months back, a friend of mine had actually said that she was doing her Facebook parties all with Facebook Live. And I thought, duh, why didn't I think of this? This is so smart. Here's the thing. I like home parties because I like to interact with people. I wasn't really into Facebook parties because it was just me posting a bunch of words, following a script that, let's be honest, I didn't write. I was using my amazing friend Edie Ann's scripts. So I was just posting all of these words and these images, and I was just like, this isn't me. I don't feel connected to these people. And I feel like my parties kind of stunk. So I decided, you know what, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna go live in my Facebook parties and I'm gonna make them really personalized. So here's what I started doing. So of course, I still set the party up, usually like a week. I try to set it up like a week prior to the party. We set a date and we set a time, and that is when I'm gonna be going live. Now, and of course, building up to this, I let them know that this is going to be me just going live, me showing them some products and things around my house. It's going to be super duper casual, and it's going to be a perfect platform for them to ask me questions and things like that. So the day of the party is when I will actually post something called My Favorite Things. And it's actually just a little YouTube video that I made. I made this video, well, I should say I edited this video using iMovie on my MacBook. I get a lot of questions about that. How do you edit your video and things like that? iMovie. And honest to God, I really know just like the basics of how to use iMovie. I've watched a couple of YouTube tutorials and that's the best I got. I'm not really very good at this stuff, but I just do my best. So anyway, I made this video called My Favorite Things. And in My Favorite Things video that I post to the event page the day of the Facebook party, usually a few hours before, in the My Favorite Things video, I just walk through my house and I show them my warmers and how my warmers are part of my decor. I want people to change the way they think of fragrance. I think people think of fragrance, they think of a candle. It just sits there. It's not necessarily aesthetically pleasing. Same thing with diffusers. They're not necessarily, for the most part, aesthetically pleasing, but they sit there and they do their job. No. It doesn't have to be that way anymore. They're beautiful and they're accents and they're decor pieces in your home. So, and you know what? You guys should go watch My Favorite Things. It's right here on my YouTube channel. All you have to do is search Katie Farner Favorite Things and you'll find it. And you can see exactly what I did. I do a load of laundry, I show them counter clean, I show them Scentsy Fresh, the products that I consistently use throughout my day-to-day life, the products that are really just my heart. Now, if for you it's Scentsy Buddies and Buddy Clips and laundry products and kitchen soap and bath smoothies, you know, show them what is relevant to your life, what you're passionate about. So in this My Favorite Things video, it's just basically like a little kiss, a little teaser to get them excited to watch the party. And at the end of the video, I come in just like this and I tell them that we're gonna be learning more about all of these products and more tonight, and I can't wait to hang out with them. So then, party start time. Here's what I do. I literally just go live, and I'm usually sitting right here with this backdrop. Go live, and I just say that I'm excited that they're here, and please don't hesitate to ask any questions, and I thank their hostess. And this is when I'll usually do a little bit of hostess, like, you know, encouragement. And so I'll say, you know, your host is totally gonna get pampered and spoiled and yada, 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 yada. So just go on about that and how they can host their own party, get their own free and half price stuff. And then I usually will just say, okay, I'll be back in just a couple minutes.
It's 3:43. Good afternoon.
Sorry, Minnie just told us what time it was. My Apple Watch, see?
It's 3:43.
I like Minnie Mouse, I'm not gonna lie, I like her. So anyway, so I'll usually just click off then, and then I will walk to the next staging area. So usually I will have my kitchen island set up for diffusers. My laundry room set up for laundry, which it pretty much always, I don't really do much setup in there. It's pretty much, I have a shelf and it's all just like lined up. So I just don't really do much setup for that. But the kitchen island, I will put a diffuser and I'll have all the oils. And I have this cute little tray from Hobby Lobby. It's like a 2-tier tray. So the top I'll put the diffuser and then the bottom I'll put all the oils. And then at my kitchen table is where I'll usually put a nightlight warmer, and just some other little odds and ends things that I want to show off, like maybe a car bar, scent circle, things like that. So I will go to the first like staging area, and that is actually just one area where I have one of my large warmers. And so I will tell them, you know, this is a large warmer, here's what a large warmer is good for, and I just pan around and show them the room and show them the size of the room and tell them, you know, this large warmer is going to scent like 200 square feet, so it's perfect for a room of this size. So then I walk into my pantry. I was so excited when we bought this house and I saw that the pantry had an outlet in it. I was like, yes, I can put a nightlight in my pantry. I was pumped. So yeah, so I have a nightlight. That's the only place I have a nightlight in my whole house because I'm a big fan of go big or go home. So I have a nightlight in my pantry. And so I walk in my pantry, I show them the nightlight, I talk about the nightlight, where it's ideal for. It usually scents like 75 square feet, maybe 100 square feet max. And that's it. And then I go over to my little table. And the whole time I'm live and I just walk over to my table and I'm like, you're just getting a tour of my house right now, da 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 da. It's just really casual and laid back. And I love that. So then I go over to the kitchen table where I have the bar, explain to them the bar, show them the cubes, how many cubes go in everything, blah, blah, blah. Go over that whole spiel. And then I will walk over to my kitchen island where I have my diffuser set up and I will talk to them about diffusers. So anyway, this usually will go on depending on how many questions I have, how chatty everybody is, how chatty I am. It usually will go on between 45 minutes and an hour. Now there's so many different ways you can do this. I like to just go live straight through the whole thing except for the intro. And then I close just at the end of that main live feed because I don't want to stop and then talk back again about hostess rewards and stuff in case I lose people. So I'd rather just keep that live feed going through the ending and the closing of trying to book the parties and play a booking game and things like that. So another way you can do this that I've done it before is breaking it up into segments. So like you can tell people like an outline. You could say, hey, the party starts at 8. So at 8, I'm going to go live. And then at 8:15, I'm going to show you, we're going to talk about warmers and wax. I'm going to show you some new warmers and some new scents. And then at 8:30, I'm going to, go in live and show you diffusers and oils. So you could have like an actual scheduled outline so they know, oh, hey, I don't really care about that. I really want to hear about the diffusers. So I'm going to be sure to hop on at 8:30 because I want to know all about the diffusers. Just kind of an example there. And one thing too with Facebook parties that's so important and that I love, love, love about live Facebook parties is that I have the opportunity to make scent suggestions live. So I'll say, okay guys, I want to know like what scents do you like? And so I have them already kind of pre-clustered, interesting words. I kind of have them grouped. So like here's some clean scents, here's a pile of food scents, here's a pile of masculine scents. So I kind of have a few groups. So if I'm not getting people saying, hey, I like vanilla, what would you suggest? Or hey, I like food scents, what would you suggest? I can then say, okay, so let's talk about 6 fragrances for people who love clean scents. And I always do 6 because we want them to buy a 6-pack, right? So I'm not going to suggest 3 scents. I'm going to suggest 6. So anyway, that's how I'm doing my Facebook parties. And I'm having so much more fun this way. Not that the other way is a bad way. It's just my personality. This is so much more me. I like talking to people, interacting with people, and this way I get a much better opportunity to do that. So at the end of the party, the hardest part of any Facebook party is getting people to order, right? So I took another friend of mine, Kimberly Pulito. That's where I first saw it. I'm sorry if someone else came up with this idea. The first place I saw it was Kim Pulito. But anyway, she actually created a Google Doc, a Google form for her customers to fill out. So I went ahead and did the same thing. And you can easily do the same thing too. Literally all you have to do is go to Google Forms and you create a form. So you need a Gmail account, which like every millennial has one. So if you're a millennial, I bet you have one. If you're not a millennial, you should get one because it's amazing. Not that only millennials use Gmail, but you know what I'm saying. Anyway, so you want to create a form. First line, their first and last name. Second line, the host's name. Third line, their phone number, email, physical street address, and then what they want. And then once you get that submitted to your email, because that's where you'll get it in your email because it's linked to your email, then you can call them or private message them or whatever you want to do. You could even put preferred method of return contact, and they can tell you, hey, I want you to call me, or hey, I'd rather you just text me, or I'd rather you email me, or whatever. So then you can say, hey, I saw you wanted these 4 scents, if you buy 5 you get 1 free, or hey, I saw you wanted this nightlight, you can get 2 nightlights and 6 bars. So that way you have an opportunity to upsell them instead of just hoping and praying they go to your website, place an order, and hoping if they do go to your website and place an order, they upsell and get a combine and save. All that's gone, because now you're contacting them and you're saying, hey, here's what I see you want, here's some options for you, you get to pick. And then once they're done selecting what they want, I usually will just send them a PayPal invoice, or if it's on the phone, then I'll just take their card information over the phone. And it's that easy. So that is my revamped way of doing my Facebook parties. I'm enjoying it more. I'm more passionate about it. So I've been booking more, and I think the guests are having more fun because I'm having more fun. So if we're enjoying what we're doing, if we're passionate about what we're doing, we're going to see that come back to us. So I hope that maybe you'll give this a try and see how you feel about doing your Facebook parties live and interacting in this way with your party guests. So have a wonderful day, and thanks again for watching my video, following along. If you aren't already subscribed, please subscribe, because when you subscribe, you get an update every time I make a new video. And I make all of these videos hoping to help you make the most of your Scentsy business. So I wish you all a blessed and amazing 2017. So I'll see you guys next time. Bye.